Here we are in Mornington, Victoria, celebrating the life of the innocent people who were taken just because they wanted to go to work. The thing is, it's not just the government who's at fault. It's every man and woman for putting up with this, for prioritising paying off their mortgage instead of actually speaking up. I was working in community mental health when this happened, and I had my wife's friend call up my work. He's a Chinese doctor, and say I was spreading information about masks and try to get me fired. And I had to work in construction for a few years because I couldn't work in my field. All these people taken away because no one stood up. I was very impressed that the tradies, they were the ones who actually rebelled against this. Every gun, 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 every gun. Doctor's anxiety. The worst thing to me is that people aren't willing to talk about it anymore. They say, "I'll just move on. Life's all about holidays and Mercedes and getting drunk and all of these content creators whose content is pushed because all they're doing is just pushing fear and distraction and lowbrow content."
That's more like it.
I'm really impressed at the courage to put this stuff up. I didn't think people would have the guts to do it.
I've only been doing it for just over a year with them.
I'm surprised.
They used to have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
You know, people being abusive, and
Oh yeah.
police turning up in council, and
Well, you can imagine a lot of people just feel remorse, and so it's easier to be angry about it instead of admitting they may be complacent and partially involved by their apathy.
But we need people to be angry about it too.
It's easier to con someone than make them believe it.
Oh, we need the anger. Well,
Yeah.
You know, the people that are injured need to be angry. The people that have lost people need to be angry.
Nothing will get done.
There's a big protest coming up on the 31st. Don't we get organised now? It's more about going against the government for at the moment. It's going to all come to a head at some point.
Oh, it has to.
Yeah. So
it has to
it's
eventually.
gaining. It's only. Yeah, it was there before, but he did it.
Oh, yeah.
But now the injuries too, just the statistics on the injuries and stuff. You know, even excess deaths, all-cause mortality.
Well, even the graph that it's down is the one they look at adverse vaccine effects, like across. Like,
Isn't that interesting? All the healthcare workers,
and it's like
those who didn't get the vaccine,
to 2021.
in 2020, they were considered frontline heroes like me. Next year, I was considered public enemy number one because I was reluctant about getting experimental gene therapy in my body.
But you prescribe peanut butter, and you'll kill 10,000 people.
It represents this mighty country coming all this way, settling the land, making it a country, and then we get poisoned. No one's got the guts to talk about it. This is down in Mornington Peninsula, next to the beach. This is remembering all those who died for the sacrifice of the average Australian man who didn't stand up. Took the JobKeeper salary, took the payments. This is time for mourning though. Then again, what do people care about? They care about prank videos. They care about the price of groceries, and they forget the price of groceries is expensive because of all the JobKeeper payments that were given out during COVID. It was literally the complacency and apathy of the average Australian man is the reason why everything's so expensive now. I just can't believe all these people who died. And you may say, oh, well, I got the vaccine and I'm still alive. Yeah, but what I've read is that what it does is it promotes that reptilian connection in the brain. It takes away that connection to the pineal gland, connection to high consciousness. And also a lot of the vaccines were 3 different types. One was saline, one was the normal vaccine, one was the clot shot. So there were people who survived, but a lot of people just lost their spark. They just lost their connection to high consciousness. And I stood up the whole time. I was the only person on social media I could see. On my Facebook anyway. I lost the whole time. Day one I knew the whole thing was overinflated, designed to sell fear.